that? A squeaky door. Let's not go any further. Let's fix that one. The door going in from the garage into the house are spring-loaded hinges, and I'm not going to take them apart to clean them. Maybe I'll do that on another video, but I'm going to use a spray just to lubricate that. I'm going to select my Jigaloo. It's kind of nice. It comes with a little straw here that you can attach to the sprayer, so you can get into tight spots, and so you're not spraying all over the door and the frame and whatnot. So it's just a nice way to work with the spray with that little straw on it. I found another door in the house that has a squeak in it, has butt hinges on it. So I'm going to show you how to clean that and apply this white grease. Well, the WD stands for water displacement, and the 40 represents how many attempts it took to actually get the ingredients in that to create that final product. I thought that was kind of cool. So if you don't have any of these products in your house, there are some household items that you can use, and I'm going to put a couple links on just after the video, so you can actually search them out and see if you have any of those at home to save you a few bucks and save you a trip to the store. Anyways, let's get at that garage door first of all and get that squeak out. Let's get at her. So you have to make sure that first of all you're gonna get some oil in the top. Don't overspray it. Just get some oil in the top. So what this does is it's gonna penetrate inside, and it's gonna lubricate the spring. If that's what's squeaking, is the spring. Spray on the little ring here so it gets inside the hinge, more at the top than the bottom because it's gonna run down. Just have a paper towel, and notice I put some masking tape on the door just to prevent it from getting on the door. Just give it another little shot on the top. And that should do it. So here's the next hinge that we're going to lubricate. There's a bit of a squeak to it. Now this is on a different door, and there's 3 hinges on this door. This is called actually a butt hinge. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to remove the pin. I'm going to clean up the hinge, and then we'll clean the pin, grease it up, and reassemble it. So I'm going to take either a nail set or a nail and pop that pin out. Just take my hammer and just tap that from the bottom side here. Some of these will have a little button on the bottom there. You might have to pop it off so that you can actually pop that pin out. So we're gonna clean this up, clean the pin, re-grease it, and it should be like new. So I'm gonna take a bit of WD-40. I'm gonna put some in a little glass container here. I'm gonna take a Q-tip, and I'm gonna go from the top, and I'm gonna clean this up here. Go in from the top, go in from the bottom, make sure you get all the dust and any dirt that's in there. Okay, so I'll spend a bit of time cleaning this and we'll come back to it. So I'm just gonna dip my rag in some WD-40, and I'm gonna clean this pin up. Now, if you have a bit of rust on your pin or on the hinge, you can just take some steel wool and just wipe that down. Now if there's too much rust on the hinge itself, maybe it's time to change it out. So let's just, oh yeah, nice and smooth. A couple of stains on there, but it's all good. Okay, let's get this greased up. So like I mentioned in the shop, we're going to use the white lithium-based grease, all-purpose grease. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put a bit on a Q-tip here, and I'm going to go through the top here. Just going to spin this around, making sure that I cover all surfaces. Now anything I miss in the hinge itself, I'll actually put some on the pin. Okay, so I'll take the pin, I'll put a bit of grease on my glove here, and I'll just make sure that I cover the entire surface. Pull the hinge over a little bit and pop that down. Nice and easy. See how smooth that went? Just gonna give it a final little tap. I'm just gonna wipe off the hinge in case there's any grease that came out. All right, just like new.